MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Boston find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Digging in, Devin Travis, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And the first baseman can't get there. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Count now a ball and a strike. Pillar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bogarts is there. 2 down.
Batting fourth,
Here's Justin SMOAK now. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. First offering on its way. Up around the face. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. 3 balls and a strike now to SMOAK.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Bogarts is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Jaime Garcia gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Sander.
Striding in for Boston, Sander Bogarts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to SMOAK at first, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Kendrys Morales, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 12 hits in 42 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randal GRICHUK. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's another 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So digging in now, Steve Pearce. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pierce, playing here in his age 34 season. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. GRICHUK going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Christian VAZQUEZ waits on deck. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. Travis fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 5th, catcher, Christian
So
VAZQUEZ.
striding forward now, Christian VAZQUEZ. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a pulling hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So stepping in, JT REALMUTO. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Travis, a native Floridian. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1 the count. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. Another full count pitch home. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready with the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Martin at second. Travis at first with no outs. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin SMOAK. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Don't let him score! 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. In at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Kendrys Morales. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder.
Stepping up now, GRICHUK, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here.
Let's sit him down right here. Let's do it, guys.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Keep him down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Rafael Devers the next to bat, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Batting ninth, center fielder,
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Devers on at first, nobody out.
Steal,
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Here it comes on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Over to SMOAK at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
In there, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tulowitzki over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Devin Travis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Martin, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He's got it 1 away. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Into the box now, Christian VAZQUEZ. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he misses again, 2-0. VAZQUEZ, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit out towards second. Travis has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. Outside, 3-0 now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin SMOAK, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Donaldson leads off second with nobody out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Pedroia shading to his right, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, JT REALMUTO. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is different at 220 for the first time. Nice save.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
REALMUTO over at second. Devers on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Mookie Betts. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone into the monster seat. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Red Sox have gone back to even at 3-3.
You can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Travis. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 42 on the season, and it's now 5-3.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy on the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we can say that on the air.
Now batting, left
Into the
fielder,
box now, Domingo Santana. Hit in the air down the right field line. GRICHUK has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox on top 5-3. Chase Whitley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
number 48, Chase Whitley.
Riding in once again, Steve Pearce. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Russell Martin. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and 36 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Devin Travis waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Devin Travis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 47, Chris Rowland.
Ready for another chance? Christian VAZQUEZ. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
There to play it is GRICHUK, and that's the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, JT.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT REALMUTO. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, It looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Smoke moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Pierce ranging back, not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Devers stands at second with 2 gone. Here it comes on 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 hit on the ground toward the left, scooped up on the backhand, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana will wait on it, and he's got it for the first down.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-0 count. The pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, number 35 now on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin SMOAK now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A changeup over the inside corner. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. This is pulled into right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready once again, GRICHUK. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Up around the face. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 5, the Jays 4. Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
High in the air down the right field line. GRICHUK is going to get there. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
This is line to left, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. A 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. J.D. Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run. It really got his guys going.
You can do it. I know you can do it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Pedroia at second with 2 down. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
From a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Skied into straightaway right. Travis has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Red Sox 7, the Jays 4.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Russell Martin now 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Martin carries a batting line right at 240.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Smith has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 24, Danny Clark.
Digging in to try it again, Christian VAZQUEZ. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. GRICHUK sprinting after it, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, JT REALMUTO, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is in off the plate. VAZQUEZ aboard here at first with nobody out. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
No strike. Get there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Two out with the man at first.
Let's go, let's go.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Red Sox lead 1. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
Ninth inning
pitching for the
save
Red Sox.
situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as they try and close things out. Devin Travis will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 6 tries. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Josh Donaldson, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Donaldson. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Fouled off. Travis on second. Pillar at first with no outs. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Justin SMOAK, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's Kendrys Morales. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santana is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in for the Jays, GRICHUK, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Bradley moving in, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
7-5 tonight's final. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Sale earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Craig Kimbrell records the save, the league-leading 52nd of the season for him. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt VAZQUEZ. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.